So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Here's Mecole Hardman. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Not much there, only a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Down. And 9.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Kansas City.
Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Robinson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for. Now they're trying to convert on 3rd. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Good for a
someone sharp in this game. A touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back. And he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Hey, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Jackson from the shotgun. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Jackson on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
30-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson caught by Snead over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 35 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Titans nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Tannehill down a throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down.
15. First down, Titan.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The extra point is
Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Henry on 1st down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Into the secondary again. Room here to run. And he gets this one down to the 24. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harold Landry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd down.
We call that sack block.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
He
it
would have
is?
kept it on the ground.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Tannehill's
11 more on that one and another first down.
a gain of 11 on the play. And the
Again, Tannehill. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
That's another Baltimore.
Final play and a half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Again, it's Henry.
Derek
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Chuck Clark on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Running from the gun with Henry. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half. They come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A very solid gain of 27. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jackson out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 96 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Scored Titans 27, Ravens 14.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Gain of 7. Makes it
Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 55 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Lining up for the extra point.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Over on downs.
Now Jackson on 1st down. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think
that he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 24 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. A 1st down carry for Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, they're faking people out. The back slipping out there, catching the football. Then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A
3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Snell. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Henry. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.